Jule, welcome to Ladakh, the land of snow-covered mountains, high passes and the mystical Buddhist monasteries. I am Lama Norbu. I stay in the Phayang Valley of Ladakh. Did you know Ladakh is actually a cold desert? Yes, a desert. It lies in the rain shadow regions of the Himalayas with an average rainfall of just 5 to 10 centimeters. Wondering how the Ladakhi people get their water from? From their precious Himalayan glaciers, of course. These glaciers store winter snowfall as ice, transform into meltwater in spring and summer, which becomes the only source of water for the Ladakhis for drinking, agriculture, and household purposes. It eventually meets the Indus River, a primary source of water for people in northern India and Pakistan. But due to climate change, these glaciers formed over hundreds of years are shrinking very rapidly. The Himalayan summers are becoming hotter with a shift in the snow melting time. Consequently, during the spring season now, when the Ladakhi farmers sow their seeds and need to water their fields, water is scarce. The Ladakhis have found a novel way through this crisis by growing their own glaciers. Yes, artificial glaciers, horizontal glaciers, and vertical glaciers. The story goes back to 12 AD when the great Mongolian conqueror Genghis Khan was restricted in the Hindu Kush mountains by the locals using a mammoth man made ice reservoir. The Himalayan ancestors then repurposed this protective ice reservoir for daily water needs during summers. Later, in 1980s, Chewang Norpel, a Ladakhi civil engineer, systemized horizontal glaciers as an intricate system of interconnected water channels flowing through stepped tanks held in place through stone check dams, making water available for farming during summers. However, these reservoirs were high up in the mountains. The maintenance was a bit exhausting. In 2013, Sonam Wangchuk, another Ladakhi mechanical engineer, came up with the innovative concept of ice Tupa, a vertical glacier based on the basic physics principle that water always maintains its level. During Ladakhi winters, when the temperature reached minus 20 degrees Celsius, Sonamji channelized the glacial meltwater in the upper reaches based on gravity. He used a 2 to 3 kilometer long underground pipe to release the water near the villages in the valley through a 70 feet vertical pressurized pipe. Once released, the water would create a water fountain, eventually freezing at such low temperatures to naturally transform into a conical ice form. Cone, thanks to its shape, has the lowest surface area with maximum stability, providing ultimate protection from sun, thus melting the slowest. The conical structure is further strengthened by dead native trees whose thorns help ice to crystallize even faster. This ice stupa holds 2 million liters of water, irrigating the Ladakhi farms during the critical months of April and May. Incidentally, the ice stupa resembles the form of the serene Buddhist temples, hence respected and prayed to by the locals. The colorful Ladakhi flags, when tied by the locals to the ice stupa, further cut down the incident heat and help in slowly melting of this artificial glacier. In 2015, we, the people of Phayang Valley, planted 5,000 trees using the water from our very own ice stupa. Isn't it a technological marvel based on gravity built at almost negligible costs? You realize the importance of something only when you have lost it or are about to lose it. We have learned our lesson that water is precious. We need to use it judiciously and value it well. As Sonamji said, if the people in the cities lived simply, the people in the mountains could simply live. Thank you.